No, you go to the water park, Dirk. You got water dripping off you. It gets into the Dippin' Dots. It just turns into this slop in a cup.
Mike, we're back.
Yeah.
Ready to talk about your Colorado Rockies.
Yes. The season is over, and it's the middle of April, Dirk.
What's new?
Always fun to have that. Well, what do you want to talk about, Dirk? The Rockies are, a contender to lose 120 games, which could be fascinating. I think what's blowing my mind, Dirk, is they are not the worst team in baseball right now. Not even close to it. The Chicago White Sox.
But the Rockies perpetually always play well in April. They always play well in May, and then they're dog all summer.
What if this year is different? What if the Rockies go undefeated in May? It's Ray. Remember October?
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. It's Ray. It's Ray. God,
Ray.
It's the worst take
Mysterio
you've ever had.
Yes, or Rune.
No,
Rune is coming.
No,
Dirk.
it's not.
Yeah, it's coming. The Rockies are taking over Ray and Rune, and they're going to win 85. No, August isn't going to happen. Rockies are going to win 85 games, Dirk. It's going to be incredible.
No. No, they're not. The only question I have is whether or not they're still selling Dippin' Dots. That might be the only way you're getting me to the ballpark this summer.
Dippin' Dots really... Okay, so let's think about this. They were the ice cream of the future in the 1990s.
Yeah.
Which more and more increasingly I'm realizing is the distant past now. It was brought to my attention that we're currently closer to the year 2048 than we are to 1999. So are we just the Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the now?
Y2K.
If that's the case, why are there not more Dippin' Dots around, Dirk? Where are the Dippin' Dots stands?
They're at every fair, man. I'm all about the
Dippin'
Dippin' Dots.
The fair.
You gotta get the banana split, too. That's the best one.
Dippin' Dots are great. I'm not knocking it, but I feel like they should be more widely prolific than at fairs and water parks. They are at movie theaters sometimes. It kind of depends on the theater.
They're at water parks.
They are at water parks. Last time I was at Waterworld, it's this incredible hybrid.
This is a microcosm of the Rocky season.
Yeah.
Because they are so bad, you don't even want to talk about them. That's how far we get into a segment. We get about 2 minutes in, and we can't even talk about them anymore.
No, you go to the water park, Dirk, you got water dripping off you, it gets into the Dippin' Dots, it just turns into this slop in a cup. That's the Colorado Rockies.
I'll put it on this way. I bet the Charleston River Dogs, in a series of 7, could beat the Colorado Rockies.
That is a bold claim. I think that could be something. Now, Dirk, it brings up a question.
That's Bill Murray's team, by the way.
Should baseball have relegation?
Absolutely.
The Rockies get relegated.
I think everything should have relegation. That's like the best part of that system. Oh, man. That'd be great. Get the Rockies out of here. Get the Orioles out of here. I mean, if the Astros...
The Orioles?
Yeah, the Orioles are perpetually bad. If the Houston Astros weren't cheating all the time, they'd be bad. I mean, where else do we have to go about this?
They won a World Series after the scandal.
I'm sure they cheated in that, too. It's still got an asterisk no matter what. It can't be that blatant and not just, perpetually stain the franchise. Change the name, man. Get it out of, Houston.
I think, though, the Rockies, Dirk, there is an outside shot that they do not finish with the worst record in baseball because the White Sox are terrible. The A's are going to be playing in a 16,000-person stadium for the next 2 years. They're going to Sacramento.
You know what the Rockies should do? They one year went on a 4-man rotation. They should go to an 8-man rotation and just have mid-level pitchers that are super fresh all the time. Do you think that would make a difference? Absolutely not. There's nothing. It's high heat. Or do they have high heat in Denver yet?
No.
No high heat. No Dippin' Dots.
No one knows who the Rockies' pitching staff is. No one knows who anyone is. Charlie Blackmon is still on the team, I believe.
Dude, do you remember when the Rockies' pitching staff, the start, just back when Ubaldo was there?
Oh,
and they had a decent rotation. You had Chacin that would come in. You had Ubaldo. And then it would come 7th, 8th inning. There's maybe one earned run at that point. And then all of a sudden, here's Rafael Betancourt coming off. And he's just doing his, this before every pitch. And you just knew he was just going to throw just slug balls all day. It was like they had the worst relief pitchers. I think that might have been the worst relief pitchers of all time.
They were not very good. I will say, though, Dirk, Ubaldo Jimenez probably had the worst in-season fall-off of any player I've ever seen. The man started out, I believe it was 15-1, and finished the season 17-11. That means he had a 2-10 close after the All-Star break. I've never seen anything like it.
It was like 2 weeks in the season, they already had like negative 45 like differential on runs.
It's
They're so bad. I mean, honestly, we're gonna have. I put it this way: I bet we get more views, we get less views on this video than their differential.
Well, that's an interesting. We'll see how this goes. YouTubers, we're calling you out. And to quote the great Drew Goodman, take a good look, you won't see it again. Well, actually, you probably will. They'll probably be bad next year and the year after and the year after.
Yeah,
but we can still puke off the party deck because we raged up there too hard, and that's still a novelty.